Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name's Courtney and I'm so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. Friends, it's time for Meal Plan Monday. We're in the car. We're at Walmart. I think we might just do a one stop, but we may go to my local grocery store depending on prices. I don't know. Haven't gotten that far. Let's go over meal plan. Okay, so this week's meal plan is really easy because I'm trying to prep. We leave, I didn't realize this, but we leave for Kentucky in 2 weeks. And that just like sank in, and I was, you just kind of like have dates you're trying to get through. Like yesterday, we had kindergarten roundup for my daughter, and that was like a big thing. So like she got assessed for kindergarten and all these things, and that was like our first big thing. Easter's tomorrow, and it's just like, holy smokes, I didn't realize like we have 2 weeks. So I'm trying to keep things easy. Also, while we're picking up today is a couple of things for Easter. Goodness. Okay, so this week's meal plan. For Sunday, for Easter, I'm making my Copycat Nothing Bundt Cake and scalloped potatoes. Those are my two contributions to the family dinner. Monday, we're going to do chicken Caesar wraps. Don't ask me why, but I saw one. I want to say I saw it online. Typically, that's in true Courtney fashion, seeing it online and going, that sounds really delicious. We should do that. So we're going to do chicken Caesar wraps. Tuesday, we're going to do 1 pan pork chops and some sort of vegetable. I think asparagus is on sale. It's typically in season this time of year. Wednesday, we're going to do crock pot country style pork ribs and probably mashed potatoes because I doubled up on those 2 weeks ago. Sure. And mashed potatoes because they're easy. And then I was scrolling my Pinterest board, which PS, if you're ever looking for recipe ideas and you are just like coming up dry, I always leave my Pinterest board linked down below of my I love food board is like chef's kiss top tier. That's usually where I keep all of my recipes for things that I'm making. And then so I was scrolling Pinterest and I saw Big Mac Sloppy Joes and I was like, ooh, that sounds good because they're easy and I know my family likes them. So granted, I have this feeling that this is gonna be the one time my husband's like, I don't really like those. He does that to me every once in a while. He's like, I don't really like that. Like egg roll in a bowl, one of my favorites. He doesn't like it. Someone riddle me that. I have a diva. I married a diva. I'm supposed to be the diva. Okay, I'm spiraling. Anyway, so our list is not super big. I do have to pick up fresh fruit for the kids for the week. They have been flying through it like it's going out of style. So I definitely have to pick up like strawberries, bananas, blueberries. I do have bagels on here because bagels have been my breakfast of choice at the moment. They just are good and I need to get cream cheese. So other than that, pretty easy peasy. So let's go into Walmart, see what we can get. Let's stick to our list. We have $75 plus 20 from Easter, which should cover what I need for Easter food. And yeah, let's boogie. Well, that was utter chaos. We ended up spending $40 at Walmart. We got everything but the stuff that's going to be a better deal at my local grocery store. So my local grocery store has 10-pound bag of potatoes for 59 cents, which is hella good. Strawberries, bananas. I didn't like the look of the lettuce here, like the romaine, so we're going to go there. And some sort of vegetable to cook with pork chops. So one thing I didn't find, they didn't have asparagus here. So I'm gonna look when I go to my local grocery store. So not a lot left. We have $35 left. Actually a little bit more than that. Well, no, because I bought most of my, well, yeah, technically a little bit more than that because I used some of our Easter budget to buy raspberries, white chocolate chips, I'm gonna, for that so far, if we need extra, I'll use it for like the heavy cream and the potatoes and stuff like that, because that's what I'm using for scallop potatoes. It's really not that much, so we'll call it good. Yeah, so on to my local grocery store. Friends, we made it in and out of there with we spent $38, I think. Yeah, I should look at my receipt, but I don't want to. I did end up picking up a little bit of extras. Claire wanted donuts for breakfast, so I picked up some donuts. They were on sale, which is great. And then I also picked up chicken breast, which I didn't realize was on sale. They didn't have it listed in the ad. So, or at least I didn't see it. So I did pick up some chicken breast. That was like roughly like $10 of the spending. But given that we had Easter, like money for Easter to spend, even though it was a little bit over, like I'm calling us in budget. I'm calling us good to go. Plus it was a great deal on potatoes. 59 cents for a 10-pound bag. That's what I'm talking about, friends. So yeah, I am done for the day. That concludes Meal Plan Monday. As a reminder, I am making scallop potatoes and my Copycat Nothing Bundt cake for Easter tomorrow. And then Monday is chicken Caesar wraps. Tuesday's one pan pork chops with asparagus. Wednesday's crockpot ribs and potatoes. And Thursday's Big Mac Sloppy Joes. Friday is like a free-for-all. We have a lot of stuff going on. So we'll kind of see. It's usually like a pull from the freezer kind of day. That's what our Fridays have been, just because Fridays have been really busy for us. So yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Friends, that is all she wrote for today's Meal Plan Monday. I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out, hit that subscribe button. And friends, as always, remember to spread kindness like glitter. Bye, y'all.